96.7 to be Hood Rich Radio is DJ Scream. Moran is here. We got a special guest up in the building by the name of SuperChargedKam. He is in the building. You seen him online. You seen him on social media doing what he does. What up, bro?
Chilling. What's happening?
Everything cool?
Yeah, chilling.
So let's start by talking about how your whole wave started on Instagram. What was the moment of the day when you knew you had something? You went from just being like the normal social media person to like the big social media person.
Originally it started like with the first video. It was like how Atlanta niggas tell stories, and after that, I think probably like within an hour, it had like 12,000 views, and around that time, you know, just going like normal views, like 1,000 or something like that. And everybody called me and was like, yo, you on Jermaine Dupri page. I was like, okay. So, and then that's when it was on other people's pages and it just blew, you know, ATL Top 20. You know, me and him ended up talking and he was just like, man, you know, you got something, you need to follow it. I was running from it. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And, you know, it just kept going viral, And after a while, I was just like, you know what, let me just try it out. Try it again. Second video went viral within, you know, Atlanta. And then even like on Facebook, like it's still getting like almost like 6 million views on Facebook. So,
why were you running from it?
it was too fast. Like at that time, I had got out of a situation, you know, coming from jail and like from the car community right there. So it was like either or, like I'll go back into the car world, like street racing, or we're gonna try this comedy thing. And everybody that was around me used to say that, like, man, you funny in real life. You need to chase comedy. You know, you're a natural. And, you know, it was one of the guys that put him to the side. He was just like, man, you know, go up, man, go up. And I still was like, I don't know. Because it was like, I was already known in the city from my dad and from the car world. But after that, it was like people coming up, man, I like your video. You showing the real Atlanta. And me personally, it was like around that time, it was like not really too many people showing Atlanta. And that's what really made me just go full throttle with it.
How has your life changed now that, you know, social media is probably a situation where you go out to eat or you go out to kick it, and now you're identified, whereas before you could be low key?
Yeah, like my management team, and I tell them all the time, what they telling me in the beginning part, like, you know, watch what you do. Everything you do is being watched. And I actually ended up getting into an argument with somebody at the beach on some playing stuff. And she pulled me to the side and was like, hey, you need to stop. People are filming. Probably like, an hour later.
They was all over?
Yeah, they was sending it to the page like,
yeah,
man, the boy SuperChargedKam pissed off at somebody such and such.
Yeah.
And it was just, that's kind of like the part that was like still growing on me, as far as like a lot of people think I'm a rapper. And I don't feel, as they tell, I need to stop saying it, but still I'm real humble. I'm still the same person and stuff like that, but it was still like, I don't know. It's basically like, to me, it's kind of like what's normal already within the race world, because it's the same thing. Like I had like the name SuperChargedKam, all my cars were supercharged. I had Hellcat when they first came out, Z06 and just such and such. So it was just the fact of I had to understand why these people were running up to me, telling me things, because they liked seeing that I've been through real situations and making it not really a joke, but making the comedy side of it.
What other things are you into? You just mentioned cars. Obviously, you be on the ground. And what other things are you into that we might not know about?
Said cars mainly. Basically using my platform for different things. Like I throw events every 2 weeks. As far as like we just did one paintballing. We got a charity event coming up, a toy drive on December 7th. It's a basketball event. And, you know, even the situations going on with the missing girls, you know, when I realized that was something that I took it personal, just because I felt like as males we need to do more as protecting them, you know. And if it comes where you gotta get up, walk your mom to the bus stop, or get up, walk your mom to the car, your sister, your cousin, auntie, anybody, just because, you know, it's a lot of that stuff. That's one of the main things that's real popular in the world right now is human trafficking. And it's not being put out that big. It only get put out big when something bad happens. And
that's too late.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's some of the stuff you like to just do in the city, man? Like your favorite restaurants, your favorite malls, that type of stuff.
I say favorite restaurant gotta be Mr. Everything.
Okay.
You gotta
Fair
give it a
enough.
break sometimes though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't eat it every day.
Yeah, yeah. And you got another spot, good spot, Best Wings. That's over there on Punt. I think it's on Punt.
I keep hearing about it, but I ain't got a chance to go over there.
Yeah, I just ain't messing with what's it called, Juicy Crab.
No juicy crab.
Say overrated.
I
haven't had it, but I believe it's overrated.
I think people go for the experience of being with the homies and eating some seafood because
you can go on Bankhead, go to Lincoln Seafood.
but I think it like people are like juicy crab is better than sponge. Juicy crab is better. I'm like price wise, it can't be.
Nah,
it could be saltier. It could
like
be greasier.
I got the one where it was like all the seasons in one.
Mm-hmm.
And like I didn't really taste nothing out of it. It was just like
seasoning.
Yeah. Exactly.
And where you go to get fresh at in the city?
Different spot. Like I got my own merch. Mainly, just like I help out. I usually do deals with like a lot of black up companies and stuff. Like far as like this merch, this is a line. And at first, I got them just like I'm gonna push my stuff, but at the same time, I don't see any other comedians out there just kind of helping other people. They get some type of platform and run with it and don't try to help people out. It's, if it go, it go. You know that you tried. So I'm not like a stingy guy trying to hold everything to myself. And I even noticed that like since I came in and started doing Instagram, man, so many people like stealing the stuff that I do or stealing, the way that you can kind of like benefit and make money off it. But it's still the simple fact that they just want the fame all to themselves, and I wasn't brought up like that. Like I'm still building my empire. Like this my 9th month. Got people that been doing this for years, still doing the same thing. And it's not like, I feel like how it's being put out that any newcomer coming up, they kind of give you like, like it's kind of harder for us because they looking at like, well, this person been out such and such long. Are you trying to be like this? I heard people say, oh, he's the next DC, or you ain't funnier than DC, or Desi this and Desi that. And, on personal stage, that can go deep.
I mean, just say it. You
gotta say it.
My theory of it, I don't talk to Desi. I don't talk to Drewski. And my thing with Desi, he been in the game too long. And this ain't no hating. The dude funny. But my thing is a lot of stuff that I've been seeing lately, and people send it to me. I'm not an Instagrammer like that. People send it to me. Hey, man, he doing this, he doing that. Cool. We supposed to collab on some videos. I told my manager them. They said, like, oh, it's a good look. I don't care if it happens or it don't because I did it. Ever since day one, ATL Top 20 been pushing me and me and him. So I've been pushing my own thing, my material raw and natural. Like, I can walk out of here. I can do one right here, and I guarantee it'll go, do what it need to do. But I just don't like the fact that somebody portraying something that they not and people push it. So it's just like kind of like in a rap game. A lot of people say in a rap game, they don't push, how they say real niggas or real such and say. I don't portray myself to be a real nigga, but I don't been through real life situations that made them out of it. So within somebody saying I'm trying to copy somebody else, but that person never been through it. He has. I don't been locked up. I don't been in big situations. Like, my stomach around Simpson Road, the whole west side. I can go over there, chill. We do this. I can go to Etheridge. I can go to Four Seasons, and they going to show me love. Another comedian go out there, they going to try to rob him. It's on some natural that people, recognize what's going on, and a lot of people know my background. A lot of people reached out. Oh, Cam, we heard you from Griffin. Okay. They pulled up on Simpson, and it didn't work out that way, so.
Well, all right.
Straight up.
Hey, I mean, we know what's Simpson Road. We know that reputation.
Yeah.
So,
In sports, so there people show camaraderie and say other comedians are dope. Let's say like on Instagram, who's a couple people that you think is dope, maybe that you haven't got a chance to work with yet, and outside of Instagram comedy, like stand-up comedy, like two of the greatest of all time that might have inspired you.
As far as Instagram, one guy. I get this one guy. What's his name? McAfoo.
Okay.
He actually kind of funny as far as everybody else. Not really. As far as like anybody out there, Mike Epps. That's one of my main ones. Like, and I think that Mike Epps, he set the standard, but also it made it kind of harder for us because we gotta watch what material we put out. Like on my page, I'm on shadow ban. Anything I do that seems offensive to somebody, they take the video down, put me on shadow ban. Like couple characters I want to come out with, I probably have to take it just to YouTube just because just people being more sensitive. Like you can't make jokes, and I felt that
the world is sensitive. We always say that all the time. The world is too sensitive.
Yeah.
And it affects comedy.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big Dave Chappelle fan, and I just laugh at it because it's funny.
If it's funny.
That doesn't mean that I take it to heart. It means I think it's funny. You laugh and you keep it moving.
And it'd be deep, but it'd be like, oh, but you still laugh at it because with comedy, that's a part of it. We say stuff that people don't really want to say.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you imagine Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy in this climate, it would have been tough.
Oh, yeah.
They said some things in the 80s.
Man, they wrong, and it probably went to TMZ, and they would have said this, and then you got to be careful what you say about, men and men relationships, women and women. Like, that's a big thing right now. So,
Absolutely, man. Before you get out of here, man, if there's a young comedian, just a young creator on the come up, man, and they might be a little down and out, give them some game and some motivation right now.
You got to stay down, man. A lot of people do hit me up and ask this, that, and, you got to stay blessed up, keep dropping material. You got to stay consistent. That was one of my main things. I dropped like 3 videos a day coming up. And if it's natural, it's there, and, hey, man, you just got to apply the pressure and just get up out of the grind. Got to grind it out, man. Appreciate that.
Okay, there it is. We appreciate you pulling up the Hood Rich Radio. You're welcome anytime. Give everybody that Instagram so they can follow you if they haven't done so yet.
Yeah, you can follow me on at SuperChargedKam on Instagram. It's SuperChargedKam with a K. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're doing some vlogs throughout the hood. The YouTube channel is SuperChargedKam with a K also.
Okay, there it is. It's Hood Rich Radio. Big shouts out to SuperChargedKam. It's 96.7 The Beat.